Hello, I'm Michael Zalapsky, and I'm here for a Fast Friday to get you something that you can do real quick. And when someone tells you that they want you to make the video pop more, why not make it pop dots? All right, here's our footage of our ladies. We're going to be turning into pop art. Now, you could do this in Premiere Pro like I'm doing it, or you can do it in After Effects, or in Final Cut Pro, or DaVinci Resolve, or Avid Media Composer, or Apple Motion, or Magix Vegas Pro. But basically, anywhere that Universe is a host, you can do this effect in. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to be using Universe Analog. Now, you may think, hey, Michael, Universe Analog is for making grungy, analog, realistically, grunged up video effects. What are you doing pop art with it for? Well, because it works. First of all, we don't want it to look like a TV screen for this effect, so we'll pick 16:9 since that's what this is. And under the transformation tabs, we'll make it look less like a screen by taking off the screen's curvature. If you don't know, by the way, it makes it like a TV screen with reflections and stuff. It's kind of fun. But for this case, we don't want any curvature. And under material and lighting, we don't want any gloss or specular light or environment light. We just want the video footage to be itself. And we also don't want to have kind of that analog grunge. You'll see the kind of the line, the brightness flickering and whatnot. We don't want any of that mess. So under the interference, we'll take the scramble amount to 0. We don't want any scrambling. We don't want any flickering of the brightness. That's the that sort of stuff there. We want 0 of that. And we don't want any lines running through the scene. So we'll take the line brightness down to 0 too. That's little interference-y lines that run through. So now we've just got the footage kind of sitting on the screen. Now it still looks like it's on a screen, and we will take the saturation down to 100, so it's more normal saturation. The phase can go to, we'll take that phase to 0, and the filter full up to 100. And the image contrast we'll put down to 0, so it's not overly contrasted. Black level down to 0. And screen brightness can stay at 1. And we're going to start stylizing it. First, actually, I still see that kind of color split there. We don't want that. Chroma split to 0. All right, there we go. Kind of back to mostly normal. But I'm going to take the sharpness down to 0 here as well. And that'll kind of give it a cool stylized textured look. But we've still got these scan lines across it, and we don't want those scan lines. We're going to go into scan lines, and here's where we start making it really look like pop dots. We're going to change it to PC CRT. You can already see we've got dots, but then watch what happens when I put the scale of the scan line scale up to 25. You get this really kind of sharp color tones, and it starts getting a little odd looking there. And we're going to take the spacing of these lines and put them up to 6. And boom, you got that pop dotsy look. We'll take the feather off, and we'll turn the scan line amount fully up to 100, and you've got that pop dot look. Nice, highly saturated pop dots look, and we'll just copy this effect here and paste it onto this clip here, and that clip has also got that kind of a cool pop dot look. And of course you can play with all these settings and make it your own, but that's what I did, and there's your Fast Friday.